You know what I'm saying?
Brother
Like,
Shaka,
oh, yeah.
let me say this before I go. You are one of the most dangerous brothers in our community. Why? Because he has been listening for a long time, and when you say something, he's going to say, "Wait, but you said this on this day. Here's the video."
And he's going to have the documentation.
He is one of the most dangerous brothers in our community. And so I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited that Soneta's audience now knows about you. He was talking to me about Shaka. I thought he was talking about Shaka almost for a second. Because Soneta love him some Shaka Ma'at forever. So I'm just honored that now we have a more global. I know Rob Moore was kind of making a joke, but he was also making a comment. The reality is that this internet is going to allow Africans all over the world to connect on our interest, and that is powerful. That is powerful.
Yes.
I'm honored to be on. I promise I will communicate with you. I'm watching your shows ardently, Shaka. So whenever you would like me to come and chat with you privately or publicly, please let me know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Sug Positivity. Well, where should I start? I thought it was going to go in on me when I heard the beginning of his stream, but as a matter of fact, it wasn't really the case. I mean, he said a few things, but you know, it is what. So, I forgot to tag him, but I sent him an email so he knows about this stream. You see. And for those who don't know, Filthy Frankie is demonetized now. I didn't even do the greetings, did I? Yes, I did. So, well, let's see who's in the place to be. Ben Williams is in the place to be. Just Loving Me is in the place to be. So, let me do the fair use disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for common news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. So, what took place before? There was an interview of Uncle Sug on my channel. You have the link here in the chat. VBandit is in the place to be as well. So you have the link here. Then there was a video where I address him and you'll see the title. Andrew Bunn is in the place to be. The time when I addressed him, you can see it's called Uncle Sug Peace. You said you didn't know, so here it is. Okay. Now that was February 3rd, and then 3 days later, 3 days later, Filthy Frankie revealed that he had been on the phone with the fake advocate. So then I came up with that video. Titled Queen's Throne and Uncle Sug down with 0x attacking us for Soneta. They both got played. Now, for those who don't know, it may take me a while to I think I uploaded it not long ago. down a little bit to show you. Take too long. The documents. And I have to check the sound quality as a matter of fact. There's a video where I address him. Okay, sounds good on my end. On screen capture that will sum up what's been happening for months. I think it won't be too long. I'm scrolling down. People to come in as well. The chat is open to subscribers. First I made it for members only, but then I changed my mind, made it for subscribers, so everybody can participate in the chat. You just have to subscribe. Okay, it looks like I don't find well, it's gonna take some time, so to show the timestamp where okay, never mind. Oh, you know what? Somehow on the channel. Show somehow on the channel. Channel. Oh, you know what? Maybe I will move it actually. Oh no, it's there. There it is. Sorry it took a while. V Bennett wrote, I'm listening from the TV, so I may not be in the chat for a minute. No problem at all. Now, for those who don't know, look at this. Now, I uploaded that, as you can see. Uploaded, you know, lack of a better word. I published or posted that screen capture a month ago, right? But this was 6 months old, you see. And look at this. Now that's a fake advocate. BASS Shaka Boo Boo is a fraud. So there was profanity and it's been going on for months, okay? So that being said, for those who don't know, whenever you heard me saying fake advocate, and people have the right to disagree, it's fine, but you know, I'm not lying on people. I'm gonna share it so people can have it. Have it in the chat. Okay. And as a matter of fact, there's even a longer stream because that's an excerpt from V Bennett's live stream titled Fake Advocacy. You have the link in the chat, Fake Advocacy. Now for those who don't know what happened, she had Filthy Frankie on her panel, right? And contrary to many lies that was said by the Flying Bomber Butler, she did not inform me that she will have Frankie on the panel. She told me that she would let me on. I called her twice and she didn't let me on. So then I made a video and I said I'm done with her, no drama about it, and I kept it pushing. And for months she's been disrespecting V Ben and I, calling us gays, calling us boyfriends, using profanity. I mean, dang, you know what I'm saying? So at one point, you know, I addressed the fake advocate, you know what I'm saying? And the flying bomber have been acting like, we've been harassing the fake advocate. Now, you know what? There's something even more serious. And the flying bomber thing is very quiet about that. But it looks like there may be some molester advocates. Right? 50 Frankie has a lot of receipts on the lady. That's why she's been retiring for a little minute. But that's not my accusation. It was stated public. So you do have the link if you are interested. Molester advocate question mark. In the past said she did sexual acts on her younger brother. Sanetta agreed. She did not deny. Okay. All right. So that's just for the nitty-gritty. I'm sorry. That's just a recap. Now we're going to get to the nitty-gritty. Okay. So
all the activities in that van. And in one of the debates, you could see niggas going in and out of it. Renente is even in the van. Hello?
I almost forgot. Some of you may heard me addressing Uncle Shug when he came in my chat. I addressed him directly because this is some screen captures of what he wrote. In somebody's chat, he wrote, I understand why they're mad at 0x, but I don't understand what the F I did for them to be mad at me. Now you have the link. When I said peace to you, you said you didn't know who it is, okay? And then he wrote, I'd be peace too if I couldn't address what Sa was saying, but I would not have started beef with 0x. Now, I didn't start beefing with the lady. Like people know, my stream is up. I said, I'm done with her, no drama about it. And for months, Rebellion and I were disrespected, insulted, and all that. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that I've seen is that he gave her a cash out. You know what I'm saying? So he wrote, y'all need to keep me out of y'all mess. Then he wrote N-words acting like little girls, So I didn't lose sleep over it, but I was like, okay, And then he wrote that I'm an emotional wreck, okay? And then he wrote, these dudes, the R is missing because of the down arrow, you see clowns. So emotional wreck, clowns, acting like little girls. So that's why when he was in my chat, I addressed him, you know what I'm saying? I gave him the link, he didn't come, you know what I'm saying? So it was what it was. There's no hard feelings. He has a right to disagree with me, but we're just going to review, what he said, and it is what it is. But, we won against the HOK. He's been demonetized on his main channel, Scam Cheddar Studios, and I think the second one is demonetized as well. Everybody can go, for those who are familiar, you can go to the videos and there's no ads, there may be ads having, it's not like it used to be. So it is what it is. So wrap. Dude, 2024, that's the end of the HOK.
Hello. Renette is even in the van with Polite, Shaka, Imam Bashir, and Sanetta. So you really want to play these games and act like I ain't have a brown van. This fuckboy should. Then that nigga said, this nigga. This nigga. Boy, that's how you know he don't talk about Queen's Throne like that, Neo X and Shaka. He don't talk about none of them like that. But when he bring up Suge, this nigga, he got to emphasize, the fuck boy Suge, right? That's what y'all need to do. Stop watching these channels. For real. If y'all want positivity or hope, just hope that some of us just make positive content. But preaching it and trying to tone it down, and then y'all won't call out the people.
Young Hair was in the place to be. He wrote, I see you still beefing in YouTube street, LOL. I'm not beefing at all. I sent him an email. I told him no hard feelings, So, no, I'm not beefing at all. I'm just playing what he said. I will address a thing or two, but it's no beef. It's no beef. We won against the HOK. I'm saying 50 Frankie is demonetized now. He'll go even crazier than he was before. Let's continue.
Y'all won't tell Sanetta, if you don't do this, maybe that won't happen. Y'all won't call him out when he's contradicting himself. They tear down my business. You can't dictate how a person come back. Think about what he say. So that gives him the right to say, F Shaka kids, talk about why he got his daughter.
Once again, there's no issues, there's no beef. You see, Uncle Shu can do his thing. Um, I never called him names, never used any profanity towards him, never lied about him. You know what I'm saying? So when he was in my chat, I addressed him, and that's about it. But didn't lie on him, didn't insult him. You know what I'm saying? So there's no problem. You know what I'm saying? He's a grown man. I'm a grown man. It is what it is. We never agree on everything, but what's for sure is we won against the HOK. Frankie demonetized, and Freaky gonna go even crazier than he was. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue.
On his lap, saying all these things, implying that Shaka is being inappropriate with his child. That y'all give him, you want positive out of that woman? Seriously, Angie and Ashley, wherever y'all is, trying to talk. Y'all, let's see if y'all come. Because listen, Saw can't cry about somebody trying to tear down his business, and he can call back and talk about people's child sexually, call people predators and pedophiles. I didn't even talk about the stuff he said about me, right? He constantly lies on me, and none of these people will question him about that. He constantly, and I told y'all this, Garfield, Reggie, Robborn, who else? Every one of them, every one. Listen, I'm going on record and saying, I firmly believe every single one of y'all niggas know some shit about this underage shit, and all y'all involved some type of way. Because when y'all was going that side, playing the Paul recordings and all that, one thing y'all didn't talk about is just falsely labeling people predators, pedophiles, lying on people.
Just Lovely Me wrote that she never knew who Suge was. Feel free to keep it, going in the chat if you want to. The thing is that live stream of Uncle Suge was 6 hours long. You see, now I was able to fast forward because sometimes it will play different clips, you know what I'm saying? Or sometimes you will get away from the screen. So I was able to fast forward until you just come back, or I will see that he will be talking. But I heard, most of what he said, but sometimes when we'll be playing other clips, or addressing other people, I would just fast forward, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play a fair bit, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it's just so we can hear what he had to say and then keep it moving. And Just Lovely Me wrote that she doesn't like what happened to me either, you know what I'm saying? Well, the thing is that it is what it is, but I think the flying bomber butler, um it's just sad because she was a paid supporter of my channel. There was no problem. But some people are feminists gone bad. But it's life. They can do what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, they can go live about me, and they can do one live stream a day about me for a year, or they can do it for 2 years straight. I won't be moved by that. As a matter of fact, I wasn't even watching the fake advocates live streams. You know what I'm saying? Until one day, I think it was Bennett that I heard what she was saying. I heard the lies, and that's when I actually addressed her. You know what I'm saying? She took advantage because I wasn't listening to lies. She's a pathological liar too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's documented, it's proven. You know what I'm saying? And Filthy Frankie also took advantage when he knew that I wasn't watching. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's continue.
I keep saying this. You cannot try to point out somebody's character flaw, call them a bad person, say, look at this person. We shouldn't deal with this person because of this.
I don't know why Young Hero put the face palm, but remember Young Hero when he was saying, "Oh, it's not the end of the world." When Sanetta insulted you, you went live and you insulted him and his family too, right? Now you took down the video, but you did that. So, and there was a mature guy who came on my panel, and he was, fence riding for Filthy Frankie, and somebody in the chat said something negative towards him, and he lost it. He started swearing, And that's how it is. A lot of people have, some advices, you know what I'm saying? But when they are facing the situation, then they don't follow their own advices, you know what I'm saying? Um well, young hero wrote, he knows it's not the end of the world, but it was just an example to show him how easy it is. Yeah, but you took it down. Yeah, I didn't take anything down against Frankie, but you're free to do what you want. But I'm just saying, we were like, okay, it's not the end of the world. As a matter of fact, you were sided by him. You got on his panel. You know what I'm saying? You see what happened, you know. So it was a learning experience. But the things that we want against the HOK, Frankie is demonetized. Frankie is gonna lose it. You know, we're gonna see if tomorrow he will go to DC because like I said, I heard through the grapevine that some DC cats put hands on him because of the bootlegging he did about Ashra Kwesi's tapes, DVDs and all that. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But you already heard him, and this is a generic use, not just one person. We already heard Filthy Frankie Scam Cheddar proposing a fight. What's funny is that Uncle Suge also will propose a fight to Sanetta. But he can do what he wants. He's free.
You cannot call out somebody's character if you don't call out the worst thing they did just because you don't like the person he said it about. Sanetta attacked my kids, my dead sister, my parents. He did all this first before I ever did any videos or said anything about him. And I got all the proof. All the proof. Right, Sa? Your words, Sanetta. You can't dictate how somebody respond once you do that to somebody, family. Ain't that what you said, Sa? What the fuck? Why do Sanetta keep getting to tell this fucking lie? When I called Polite out, everybody banged on me and they wanted Polite back. Who? Show it. Show the videos where people were saying Sanetta need to bring Brother Polite back. We're mad. Why the fuck do he keep telling this lie? Over and over and over again. And all these people that do hit the panel won't question him. Ain't nobody want no Brother Polite back. That's why everybody started calling him out once he got charged.
Yeah, young hero, I remember you were there from the start, but you went on the ops channels. Not the ops channel, the ops channels, plural, and you spoke against us. I didn't lose sleep over it, you know what I'm saying? But the most important is that, 50 Frankie is on his way out now. Now that he's demonetized, everybody will see him. And that bald-headed, broke, Wi-Fi wife, I don't think she's gonna stay. She was already complaining about paper. His paper is low, so his mind is gonna go away.
What is he talking about? This nigga is trying his best to convince these people not to bang on him so he can keep convincing these fucking people to donate to him. This is fucking lifeline. And I'm trying to fucking kill it. And I'm sick of these motherfuckers coming back around here and giving this nigga breath. I'm gonna start banging on all you motherfuckers. I'm dead fucking serious. The only reason I ain't bang on that Shaka and V Bennett, them waste of time ass fucking groupies.
How cool would be waste of time groupies? Frankie backed down. Frankie removed videos. We stood on business. We never derailed. We said F scam cheddar, F HOK, and we be banging, and we just maintain. But you gave a cash app to a lady that wanted to give him grace, that was on the phone with him privately while claiming to sue him publicly. And I don't expect you to admit that you had a bad judgment, that you made a mistake, that you got played, but it's documented. It's a matter of public record, So it doesn't make sense for you to use those terms towards us. But you send money and you defend a lady who not only sided by Frankie, because you addressed Polite, she got on the panel of Filthy Frankie Scam Cheddar after Polite was sentenced. Then she got kicked out. But she disrespected us for months. And you claim you didn't know. I've let you know. I informed you. Did you ever see me being cool with somebody that disrespected you for months? So you're free to, side by whoever you want, but that's what happened. But Frankie's on his way out anyway, so regardless of Anything that happened in between, the door is on. Maybe you didn't know. If you hear me now or later on, and everybody that knows him, just feel free to go. Feel free, everybody, feel free to go on Faithful's channels and go through the videos. You will see the ads are gone. I don't know if he still pays her, but it's a matter of public record. You know what I'm saying? Cash App is one thing, but he stood by her, and he's not the only one. There's not the other lady also stood by the fake advocate. You know what I'm saying? So
it's a goddamn distraction, just like them dumb niggas doing. All they doing is creating him shit facade to go over there and do dumb shit. These niggas taking the focus off facade and create. Nah, they ain't even cool with young Heru.
now we never took the focus of Scam Cheddar. See, people have to know what they want. So many people are like, yeah, but you talk about him too much. I gave him that work because indeed he disrespected my family members, But at the beginning of his video, it seemed like he was a bit jealous, But no. We gave Frankie that work. Frankie was crying. Frankie was begging people to flag me. So that's inaccurate, but let's continue.
And young Heru, you motherfucker, I hear your punk ass on that panel with Sarnetta. You on the panel with Sarnetta before me. And you start talking shit about me because I ain't get mad at Neo X. You punk ass, Rastafari ass, punk ass. I'm sick of you non-ass American niggas over here. All in the shits.
You heard that? Xenophobia. Xenophobia. Did you hear that?
Me, because I ain't get mad at Neo X. You punk ass, Rastafari ass, punk ass. I'm sick of you non-ass American niggas over here.
Sick of all of us non-AWS American. Dang. Hey, if you want to be xenophobic, feel free, It is what it is. I ain't losing sleep over it. We won against the HOK.
Yeah. All in the shits. Motherfucker, where my apology at, nigga? Where the fuck is my apology? Because all y'all punk ass niggas do is use my shit on side. You hoe ass.
Oh, you didn't know young Harold? He was damn. He dissed me like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to get back to the beef. Zero part of, sorry? That is. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, I don't really understand that message, but let's continue.
Niggas. Y'all niggas dumb and y'all creating more and more distractions for Sarnetta to use against you dumb niggas. You losing them.
Oh. See, Uncle Shu, that's amazing. Did the fake advocate tell you that she was going to give you some juicy info or something? She was on the phone with him for months. She said she wanted to give him grace. She actually played Frankie's live streams to use against me. And you know what's funny? The flying bomber, I got the comment in the chat. Now I don't know who she's planning on suing, but she talked about some. Let me tell you the exact term. A small court or something. What is it called again? I'm going to get broke off by filing small claims suit. Now the fake advocate 0x said that she wanted to sue V Bennett and I. Make that make sense. Who had Filthy Frankie crying the most lately? And to me, it's not a competition. You know what I'm saying? It's not a competition. But he confessed who he wanted to get. And for the first time, to my knowledge, he released some pre-record, some private phone calls, right? Now, who did he say he wanted to get?
I want to get them niggas Shaka though. I want to get Shaka and V Bennett.
Hold on. I don't understand that sentence here. Donnie wrote, "You know you messed up when the ops don't even agree with what you did." And Yonko responded, "Good one, it wasn't even about them though." Okay, let's continue.
Battle, you dummies. You dummies. Fucking sick of this shit, man. I'm dead ass serious. I'm fucking sick of this.
How can you call us dummies, but the girl was on the phone with 50 Frankie, your number one up, for months, and she said she wanted to give him grace, and you give her money? That just doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm not lying on you. I'm not disrespecting you. I'm not calling you names, not using profanity, but that just doesn't make sense.
This nigga just did a 2-hour live with an hour and 45 minutes of lying. And the rest of the time telling everybody, come on over to the dumpster. Leave Saudetta Studios and come over to the dumpster. Man, I'm sick of these new motherfuckers coming around here trying to dick ride and clout chase. Trying to go where they think this person got the most subscribers. He's been around and this is where it's at. The same broke nigga begging for a goddamn sponsorship, huh? Y'all think that's where it's at? Huh? Y'all think y'all gonna get positivity out of this shit? Keep telling you, I'm the most positive motherfucker in this sector. I don't care what nobody say. I'm the most positive. Don't get my content twisted. Y'all better learn some shit over here. Sick of you new motherfuckers. Y'all ain't gonna come over here and talk. Goddamn distractions. I'm sorry. Now he trying to use B. This not V Bennett, young Heru. See, this how he tricked these dummies. He starts saying nice shit. See, hey, young Heru, he's just smart. See, he knows. It's just like these dumb niggas that are falling outside that are saying something nice about me. Yeah, he's just the same nigga with the piece of shit brain. Now he's saying something nice about you, and you go talk to him. It don't mean he ain't a piece of shit because you.
RP, Hotep Senate E. I hope you're doing well. Well, he's talking about many people. Maybe a bit difficult to keep track of it, but mainly he's talking about Filthy Frankie's scam chatter, Frank Gary from Harlem, New York. But he addressed me, V Bennett, Young Heru, the sister, Just Lovely Me, the other sister. I don't know why. I have a hard time remembering her name. I'm on the stream, but the name doesn't show here, but so somebody may put her name in there. There is a letter D. Start with an M. But anyway. Oh, it's not. Continue.
Fall out with the other motherfuckers. Stick to the target.
Oh, Ashley D, right? Thank you, Sister Andrew.
Them goof niggas ain't the real fucking problem. Target. It don't mean he ain't a piece of shit because you fall out with the other motherfuckers. Stick to the target.
We did stick to the target. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Right? You did not stick to the target. You did not. You gave money to a lady that sided by him to go against his ops. She went against his ops. He was happy when she was working for him. Young Hero wrote, "You're gonna make me address him. I know he need the attention. Why he don't go tell 0x that bull? Why she was talking to Sa in private? It's documented. Now he said it, and she confirmed it, and he even played a private phone call that they had. And close to a year before, she said that she was speaking with him on the phone. But hey, it's okay. Let's continue.
Them goof niggas ain't the real fucking problem. This the goddamn, and this is why I would never waste my, listen, if I bang on them niggas, do you know how much, listen, y'all.
Now personally, I kind of took time, you know what I'm saying? But once again, luckily for me, he played many other clips, so I was able to fast forward, you know, so I didn't listen to all of it, you know what I'm saying? Now, and you know what? I may as well not say I'm not listening, because one thing for sure, that lady with the royalty in her name, her stream was way too long. You know, I just didn't check it, you know what I'm saying? And I heard, you know, some lies. And once again, if anybody can tell me if she addressed the threats, because she said that we made threats, she lied live on air. That's sad, you know what I'm saying? And she spoke to me crazy after she said that it can never happen again. When we found out that Anki returned to Frankie, right? And right after he returned to Frankie once more, after she said it can never happen again, she spoke to me crazy. But it looks like there may have been some, you know, romantic relationship, you know what I'm saying? So people act like, you know, they are on code, or, you know, they're standing on business, but, you know, they will let, you know, something else get in the way. But I didn't lose sleep over it. But then she sided also with the fake advocate. She was in the chat, you know what I'm saying, when the fake advocate was going against us. Make that make sense. How many times did we have people going against them, and we were in the chat cheering and all that? You know what I'm saying? We you know, we stood on target. We maintained, the Ma'at Forever team maintained, and we had success. But we're not the only one who went against, you know, the HOK and Filthy Frankie. You know what I'm saying? We know damn well other people were doing that. But before the fake advocate came and messed up the paradigm, you know what I'm saying? Frankie wasn't talking. He was real quiet. He got to be bold. But, you know, mission accomplished anyway. Do this demonetized. 2024 is the end. That's for sure.
Fucking hear me. If I bang on Shaka and V Bennett, do y'all know the shit Sonetta gonna use against them? You think I don't fucking know that? Because can't nobody do this shit like me. Can't nobody do this shit like me. Why y'all think?
Well, I would agree that, you know, nobody else gave cash app to somebody that was sided by Filthy Frankie Sonetta. You're the only one who did that. You know what I'm saying? You can't even admit that you were wrong. You gave a cash app to somebody that was down with Sonetta. Make that make sense. And she said she wanted to give him grace. Make that make sense. She said it.
Sonetta won't respond to nothing I say. He keep responding to y'all. He see y'all as weak. He see y'all as fucking weak.
Come on, brother. He sees us as weak. Please.
And easy to beat.
Did he beat us? We beat him. We won. He's on tape admitting it. Maybe you missed some episode. I don't know. I don't know if maybe, you know, you blew that Dutch too much, but, you know.
Because I removed his videos, he think he won. I said, all right, you won.
Easy to beat. I know y'all want to fight y'all fights and your own battles, but I don't think none of y'all got one of the deepest minds. That go back as further as mine. I got so much proof.
RP wrote, he might feel that way if he's a narcissist.
I tried to diffuse it. I never, you never heard me say nothing about this man's family. Have you? Sonetta was he put up my daughter. I reposted the same thing that's posted on your channel. Her dancing in the studio. He put up my daughter. After I thought you can't dictate how somebody respond. So you called me a pedophile for no fucking reason. You can't even say why you did it. Oh, he was trying to get Claudiva. But you won't tell nobody that just before you got Nepal. See, these new motherfuckers think this Nepal Shadar hole been around forever. No, he was trying to get Claudiva before Nepal. See, people don't want to tell Sug's story. They don't want to light Sinetta up. Everybody want to tell what Sinetta did to them. I get it, and I get that. But none of this shit goes deeper than this because it will show y'all the flaw in this man, who he really is. The nigga was chasing pussy. He spent the first day on Claudiva trying to, he disrespected women. He's calling them bitches and hoes. You know, that didn't work. You know, the next day, 3 o'clock in the morning, you don't hear me talking about your dad's sister who got killed because of you. You know, you don't hear me talking about that son that you molested. Started with all that. Y'all think about this. If y'all really trying to make Sinetta look bad. Oh, and y'all new motherfuckers, if y'all really want positivity, why you going around somebody like that? You see the man's criminal record. He keep lying about his record, keep lying about his history. Man, listen, y'all. Man, sound like some shit Uncle Suge be saying, right? How many times I tell y'all the only people go on Sinetta's channel is the people when they go on their own channels, they can't get nobody over. Now he got that Cube nigga over there sucking on him. Cube, I can't believe your little weak ass is over there with Sinetta. Bro, really? Like you didn't talk shit about him? Like he didn't talk shit about you? It's crazy how y'all enemy of my enemy is my friend ass niggas. It's wait till it happened to me ass niggas. These people don't sit back and watch and see what they do to others and be like, man, I can't fuck with that. Get mad at somebody, then they try to call you out for fucking with, you know. It's crazy. And I'm sick of these people saying, you can't dictate how somebody respond. No, you can't. But there is a line that should be drawn and that should not be crossed just from somebody talking about you on the internet. You should not bring family members, kids, falsely labeling people predators. When you in a community where of people that's sharing those stories or healing moments, teaching moments, right? People sharing those moments, and you got a monster like Sinetta. I've never seen nobody else use. Yes, I have. I have seen other people do this, but not many. Sinetta, y'all, they use somebody's childhood trauma against them. They use, when they told me they was being molested, they come back and use it against them. How can you fuck with somebody like that? How can you get positivity out of Sinetta, right? When he'll take Sister Sci-Fi story, right, and repost it 3 times just to try to taunt the woman. Just to try to taunt the woman. Put her YouTube name up with her government name. The title of the video was, Once a Child Molester, Now a Woman Scorned. That was the title of that fucking video. That is the title of that video. Once a child molested, now a woman scorned. Only because she was in Solar Mind's chat. And this one, Solar Mind was fucking with Nepal. So Sinetta wanted to taunt Sci-Fi, putting up her, telling her story on his phone, sitting out there on devilish ass 125th Street. And this who y'all keep fucking with. Man, I'm sick of these people. I'm sick of these people. You can't show nobody else doing this type of shit to nobody. These people is fucking monsters. Angie, Ashley, I know y'all watching by now. Y'all ain't gonna type, y'all ain't gonna hit this link and say, well, damn, I didn't know that shit. You right, I would stay away from a monster. Look how many people have been on his platform locked up, and this nigga got the nerve to be over here shouting out Sinful to P. Sinetta can talk shit about everybody else. Sug wasn't lied to, but Sinful to P was. Right. Sinful to P was in court, charged, 24-year-old with a 13-year-old, charged, convicted, went to jail, DNA, proved the baby was his. But Sinetta shouts out Sinful to P, and y'all fucking with Sinetta, and he fucking with me. Sug was 18, met a girl in a fucking club that lied to me about her age. You can't take that away from me. Sug wasn't charged with no crime. Sug was at the delivery room with his baby. Sug signed his son's birth certificate, and Sug raised his. And this nigga got the fucking nerve to go on his platform. I showed proof on Sug. Y'all ain't shit, man. Y'all ain't shit. Ain't nobody taking that clip and running it around like, look how he's trying to fuck up somebody's reputation, lying on him. Lying on him. I was a high school 11th grader, okay? I didn't know the girl. We met in the Q5 motherfucking club, a 18 and over place. Q5 on Hayden. Anybody from Cleveland know? I didn't fucking know how old the girl was. And listen, we talking about high school. We talking about high school. Okay, a lot of 18-year-olds met 14-year-olds and knew it and was cool with it. Huh? They goddamn, what about the song NWA? And she's only 14 and a hoe, but the bitch sucked dick like a specialized pro. Just don't bite it. It's not play no fucking games. But Sug didn't know. That's a fact that you can't take away. I wasn't in a bar by myself either. We went out and we used to go out back in the day with the pen and the paper in our fucking pockets. Y'all remember that, right? We didn't go out alone. We went together. Everybody know my life story. Everybody know how I met my first kid, mama. Everybody know, nigga, you can't take that away from me. You can't try to make me out to be a monster like you are. I'm sick of these people, man. I'm sick of these people. They don't stand on shit.
With this doodle guy, you got to be mentally ill. Anything that this sucker say, you got to be mentally weak if you don't see it. So,
hey man, listen, shocking them a little off right now. They need to regroup themselves and get it together and realize they fighting the wrong fights. This is the problem right here. Y'all need to leave all that other stuff alone, man. Y'all fell out with young Heru. And come on, brothers. Y'all niggas doing too much for real, man. I don't know how y'all don't see it either. It's crazy. Y'all, come on, man. Look what y'all giving him. Don't y'all realize y'all giving him content and then watch this person gonna fall out next and them gonna fall out next.
He said we're giving him content. When I hear him proposing a fight, he's proposing a fight with Sanetta. That Sanetta can earn money. And he's proposing to advertise it. He knows sponsors and everything. I think it's strange, but he's free to do and say what he wants.
Yeah. And you know something else? I gotta say this. We've been doing this shit for a while. I ain't never seen nobody go on that side and then they have in-house fights and then they falling out and all that. Then you see one of them go on this nigga panel and what is going on with y'all, man? Hey, so now he kicked Reggie off of House of Consciousness and Dr. Reggie be doing his streams on the unmonetized side of the studios. Now, damn, Reggie. Look how he treat y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas groupies. And you know what else I'm tired of saying? Y'all making money off my name. They using my video. He make money off of everybody who come on his platform. That's why I call these people out. Because if it wasn't for them, he won't have shit. If it wasn't for the people that go, because he don't have nothing to talk about, he gonna have to play them old videos over and over and over. These people keep giving Sarnetta life. I'm sick of this shit. This motherfucker on here talking about women being molested, talking about women that was physically abused by men, whatever he can use against somebody, falsely labeling people predators. This is what he spends most of his time on here doing. He don't deserve an audience of generous people. He don't. Y'all sorry motherfuckers can't go on another platform. Y'all got to go to Sarnetta TV. Y'all niggas weak. Y'all see he can't get no real guests on that platform. If these niggas don't go on his platform, he's dead. He gonna have Nepal ass over there. Esoteric scriptures is what we gonna get. That's it. The nigga.
Connivance. They sneaky. In order to get me, they have to lie on me.
But they edited. He keep playing the videos edited about me, trying to act like I had two. You see this? Y'all hear this dude? And I bet you every last one of them seen the video and can see how they tried to edit and manipulate my life story. I have 3 children, 29, 18, 17. But Sinetta keeps saying he impregnated 2 14-year-olds, 2 15-year-olds, 2 14-year-olds. Both baby mamas. You see how they twist things up? Both my children's mothers were born the same year. Don't mean I met them the same time. We didn't meet the same time just because they're the same age. See how these whores lie? See how these whores lie? Oh, and then Sinetta said he took all his videos down, right? Right? Guess which one of the videos he still got up? A video on Sug. Which video? Let's see, y'all. Let's see how these whores lie. Let's see how these whores lie. Than my baby mamas. I had all the time. I had my first son when I was 19, and I'm 4 years older than my baby mamas. I had my first son when I was 19, and I'm 4 years older than my baby mamas. I had my first son when I was 19, and I'm 4 years older than my baby mamas. I had my... Why they won't just play the whole video? Because I explained like the whole story. I talked about everything right here. And he's talking about, you listening to edits. You're listening to clips and not what I meant. Listen to the projection. Listen to the projection. Nobody would call Sinetta out for this though. Angie, Ashley, y'all ain't calling him out for this? You had a perfect time to say, hey, Si, why are you manipulating what Sug said in that video? And why you think he ain't played the whole video? I know y'all saw that video though. And first son when I was 19, and I'm 4 years older than my baby mamas.
Pause. Wait a minute.
My baby mama when I was 19, and I'm 4 years older than my baby mamas. Both of my baby mamas.
Whoa! I didn't catch that one. He was 4 years older than both of his baby's mamas. Which is not no huge thing, depending.
And notice I didn't say 3 years and 8 months, because technically I'm 3 years and 8 months. I just always say 4 years because she was 15, I was 18, I turned 19 in May. My son was born in September. Her birthday, January 10th. Okay, my son's September 1st, I'm May 21st. I just say 4 years. I was 19 when he was born. You know, you say you had your child when the year the age you was they was born, not the age you was when you went pregnant. And what the fuck is the difference? Like, how stupid this shit is. Look how stupid. I'm explaining a couple of months. Like look how stupid this shit is. And if I was talking about 2 children in my teen at 19, when I would have said, I said my first son, and I'm 4 years older than both my baby mamas, which means if I had my first son when I was 19 and I am 4 years older than my baby mama, that means I'm not trying to hide it. What the fuck is hard for people to understand. I'm explaining the story that I've never fucking hid it. They acting like they found something out. I say this all the time. I had my first son when I was 19, and I'm 4 years older than both my baby mamas. What the fuck don't they understand? Oh, they understand that. They just want to twist something up. He's stopping the video. Won't even play the video. Pulling up cold. Look. Look at this. Pulling up Ohio laws, but Suge ain't got no goddamn charges or nothing. What the fuck do that tell these people? They don't say, damn, Suge, glad you wasn't a victim of that. We gotta be careful. Yeah, you one of the ones that was lied to, I see. It's no fucking secret. Look at these people. Y'all know I'm about to be 40 motherfucking 9 years old. I know I look kind of young. I'm about to be 49. My son about to be 30. The levels that these people would try to go to. Listen to it. I had my first son when I'm 19. That means one. And I'm 4 years older than both my baby mamas. Meaning when I'm talking about my baby mamas, if I had my first son at 19, that means she was 15 when she had him. They want something on Suge so bad. They want to make Suge look bad so bad. And what's crazy is, y'all, what if I did know? Talking about high school, y'all, 18. Listen, my daughter is 18 right now. My son's 17. He'll be 18 in August. It ain't no motherfucking way you about to tell me my daughter know better. My daughter know what's up with the world. Ain't no fucking way you about to tell me my daughter know better. And listen, another thing, Chief X pulling up these codes and shit. But when he talked about him smoking crack at 19, what'd he say? I was a kid. I'm 19. I'm still a kid. He's 19 and still a kid, but I'm 18 and I know better. I'm supposed to know better. But I'm 19, I'm still a kid. You know, he asking to smoke dope from somebody who just jacked his fucking car. He's 19, still a kid.
So now we are on the dumpster by ourselves.
I want y'all to pay attention to the double talk, because the only thing he had said against Shaka was that Shaka was trying to tear down his business. Keep that in mind, y'all. I understand eye for an eye and all that, but he ain't talking about his kids and all that stuff. So I try to justify his behavior, y'all. This is crazy how he double talks. And then they keep, just like Polite said, then you say you ain't gonna do it no more, then you're right back doing it. Like,
oh, the dumpster and the dumpster alone. Peace and blessings to everybody. I just want to say
for a year, this punk ass this is what I'm saying. This how you know this all the fuck he got. Me, my family, and my business. YouTube business. I never heard Shaka disrespect his family. Okay, and if he say it's disrespecting him, we ain't gonna argue with him with that. But look at, that's what he got up for his reason. For what y'all gonna hear. Because he gonna say some of the stuff he said about Shaka's daughter. Disgusting.
All right.
And what's crazy is, Shaka, if your motherfucking ass listening, you notice how he's saying it now, and I'm not gonna take it back. And that woman still hit that panel. Think about that. See, Shaka, you losing allies, trying to fight every fucking body. Nobody even wants to be on your side. Nobody even wants to give a fuck about what Sai's saying about you and your daughter now, because you falling out with everybody, Shaka. God damn, you're so fucking smart. You watch me a lot because you use all my stuff. I just saw my fucking thumbnail up today.
Yeah, I used a few of his clips indeed. It's true. You know, no secret. You know, nothing hidden, nothing private. I'm not beefing with everybody. Come on now. It's funny when people take the ops talking points. I don't lose sleep over it. It's free to say and do what he wants.
You use all my shit. Learn. You know, it's okay to do some of what I do. The way I do it. Learn, nigga. Because you're losing allies.
Like 0x? Like a flying bomber? Like Curse of Hammurabi, who's so ashamed that she changed her username? Who else?
He's only trying to appeal to them now to make them look like I'm the one that's wrong. When this creep been banging on your brother Sarnetta for damn near a whole year before I responded to him. And see, when I respond with a vigorous flame of fire. And just like
that's another lie. Talking about banging on him for years. He exaggerates everything everybody do to him.
You trying to hurt me? Understand, you're trying to hurt me and my business. You've been calling me a goddamn pedophile in the HOK of pedos, and all we do is promote pedophiles, which is a lie.
You hear this shit? You hear this shit?
We don't promote pedophiles. Once we find out who you are, then we get rid of you. I never knew Polite was a pedophile when I made the statement. Me and him is in a heated discussion, heated debate, going in hard.
There was no discussion or debate. You cranked the fucking live up. That was premeditated. You can't just listen. I can't just pick my phone up and go live on YouTube. I can't. Look, let's see how long it takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You gotta type the title. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna title this bitch. The fuck. You gotta think, what am I gonna do? You gotta have all this shit thumbnail put up. No, think about how much time it takes to set up a live. He plotted and planned out everything he was gonna say about Polite and Renette. You did know he was fucking that little girl. You did know. That's why you said. That's why you kept calling him Baby Dr. York. You said that wasn't his daughter, nigga. How the fuck you didn't know what you're saying? You knew. And if you didn't know, it show you the piece of shit. And you will say anything about anybody when you get mad. You think this clearing you. You think this make you look good? I was only saying that because I was mad. We was banging on each other. You will say anything about anybody, you stupid bitch. And you got motherfuckers that still rock with you. People still won't call you out. Man, I hate these people on here. Think about, how is it a win to say we was banging on each other? I didn't know he was a pedophile. I just said he was Baby Dr. York, even though York molested all these little kids. And this is okay. This is what his brain conjure up. He think this smart. This a dope fiend brain. He think that's a good excuse. Same reason why you say, you don't hear me talking about that son that you molested.
He's saying things that hurt me. I'm saying things that hurt him. Simple as that. He's saying things that hurt me, and I'm saying things that hurt him.
I just paid Polite's response. How many lies did he pedophile him back? Did he bring up Nikki? Did he bring up the brown van? These people.
At the video every day, the minute I say something, when I got tired was, I told you before, when my daughter came to me and told me, who is this guy from France? You know?
His daughter is watching Shaka? What the fuck? Did he say his daughter? His daughter watching Shaka? Hold up.
And so
I got this fucking thing on the live. That's why I don't got the timestamp right.
You've been saying the House of Pedals Type 7 in the chat, family, if you agree with what I'm saying right now. I want to see this. Type 7. Because I wasn't banging on these Negroes. I wasn't going in on them. You started with us. You started with me, personally. Banging on me, countless video after video every day. The minute I say something, when I got tired was, I told you before, when my daughter came to me and told me, who is this?
Oh my God. Africa? What's the other one? I don't know, man. Everybody only be in Africa. That boy, I ain't gonna say nothing there. Hey,
This guy from France. You know?
Sonetta always is the offender. No, I've never seen nobody do him first. It's always him getting mad about something. He a little bitch. Sensitive, Scotty Dark shot taking bitch. I ain't got a nigga. Sa, you was taking Scotty Darks in 2018, brother, to boost your sex drive because you couldn't please Cynthia. Cynthia don't get you hard. Remember you said, my wife see me come home with these. She know what's up. When she see me come home with these Scotty Darks, yeah, my wife know I'm coming home for some loving tonight, baby. When she see me with these, that was some years ago. Yeah, when you're using all them hard drugs, your performance is fucked up. Y'all notice this too? Y'all notice these women, they never came up here and said, oh, his sex was bad about Suge. They ain't never you attacked his daughter like that. And when you look at a father with his daughter on his lap and you insinuate sexual suggestive things, that makes you look bad. This is something else you won't realize. And you're sitting here saying you stand on that. You stand on that.
That's the belief. Nigga, we ain't gonna play no fucking angel. Oh, I'm an angel. I'm leaving the babies out of it. Fuck that, nigga. Fuck you and everything that's associated or affiliated with you. That's the way I am. Because you're trying your best to hurt me.
That's the way I am. Thank you, sir. I downloaded this. Y'all gotta chop this. Y'all need to make shorts out of this and uploads. This shit needs to start being recirculated, y'all. Y'all want me to make the shorts for y'all? I'll make them. You got a clip, you want a short made with the words on it and music and shit of this bitch. God damn it. Come on to death row. All right.
And so I didn't start this shit with you.
Nigga.
You trying to make it look like I started with you. No, nigga, you just hurt. Because when I come at you hard. Pause. I come at you with facts. With facts, nigga. So let's play the video.
How your teeth come out of his mouth? We know he got some fake teeth.
Their husband of being a goddamn pedophile.
Hey man, I'll do anything for a boxing match with Sonetta. He want to make some money. He should schedule a boxing match with me and sell those tickets. I bet you he make a lot of money off that. How about that, Sa? How about you box me since I put up your daughter? How about you fight me, Sa? In the ring. I definitely can make it happen. I can get a nice sponsor too. A sporting event like that. Yeah, I can make this big, Sonetta. How about you do that? How about you do that? I am proposing that, y'all. Boxing match with Sonetta. And I would definitely get it sponsored. Streamed on a nice platform. I think that'll be big for the people. For a man to, for no reason, talk about my deceased sister who died in 2005 from cancer. I didn't cause that. He lied on that. Called me pedophiles multiple times. Tried to bring people on here. He did so many things. Doxed my family. Put my sister, nephews up and all that. I would love to fight you, Sonetta. 50-50 split too. I don't even want the winner take all because my satisfaction will be whooping your ass. It's gonna be my satisfaction. Sonetta. And I'm gonna tell you like this. I promise you this too, bro. I won't even knock you out till late. Or I'll make you not come back out. I'll make you tap out. I'll make you quit. I can finish you off easy in one round, but I'm gonna torture you. I'm gonna beat your ass long. So I promise you that. Please, Sonetta. Please. Can we get a boxing match, Sonetta, please? I swear to God, y'all, I'll do anything for that. The way this man lied on me, I'll do any fucking thing to get in the ring and fight Sonetta. We ain't got to worry about getting arrested. Y'all know I've been proposing boxing match. When I saw men arguing on here, that was something I was proposing. I said, hey, box, that shit, you could make money off that and squash issues. You can promote it with live streams, you know, doing training videos, and you know what I'm saying? You can lead up to the fight just like they do real fights. Conscious community boxing. Sonetta, you got this much animosity. You got time to take down the pedophiles, huh? You could be the savior of the community, Sonetta. Come on, Sa. Fight me, Sa, please. Please, Sa. I'm a little weak. I'm a little guy.
I'm not going to address any questions in the chat. So, Neo told Sonetta he had every right to curse Shaka child, mother, and wife out. And what is the reason behind that? Can we get some clarity on that? Have you seen it in its full context? Because like I told them, Neo defended them the whole show. That's another thing they choose to disagree upon. But hey, I mean, the proof is out there. You know, if you watch the video in its full context, I mean, did Neo not show that to you when you came on her panel? Well, I was still a little foggy as to where everything was going on, but I think she showed her side. They showed their side, and that's why this topic is even interesting to me, because honestly and truthfully, when they were saying she don't even know what she's talking about, I was like, you right, I don't know. They clipped that and they decided to play it in that format so that they could manipulate it.
Exactly. So if you understand that they do clippings so that they can manipulate it, then you know that's the same thing that they do to me. Let's go. They feel upset because they feel like with you supporting the things that they are being affected by can be offensive to them. But I mean, who said that I was in support?
Nice 50 for you, sir. Nice, soft 50. Quick, soft 50. I guarantee you, none of these niggas can do 50. That's just 50. That's just 50. Feel good too. That's just 50, sir. Get in the ring with me, Sonetta, please. I bet your bitch ass can't do 20. I never make another video. Only video I do is the after the fight. Post fight.
Part of that. You know, the thing is when you go at somebody, right, and you call them an advocate because they didn't let you on their panel in the time that you felt that they should have let you on, right, which was, like I said, then the way that someone responds to you, you can't dictate that. So you better.
Now, did you hear what she just said? She is right. When you banging on someone and when they come back and they respond back to you, you can't dictate that because you throwing the shots. It is you Negroes throwing shots at me. And so,
I brought this out to roll up on Sonetta. If you fight me, I also give you this. I got a trip to Orlando right here, son. You know, I could be booked, and I got into 2026, y'all. I got a free trip. I was able to go to Vegas or Orlando. I chose Vegas. I chose Orlando. So I will give you this. So. When I bought my furniture, they surprise you with this. If anybody made a furniture purchase, they give you a 3-day trip to Vegas, Orlando, or cruise. So if y'all ever come here and buy from, don't say I told y'all. But I got a trip, so I'll let you have it. You and Nepal or Cynthia, I prefer you take Cynthia, but I know you're gonna take Nepal. Definitely think Cynthia could deserve this. Y'all agree? Press 7. Press 7 if you agree. Oh, and you got to pay the taxes, right? So I'll even cover the taxes. So promise. Cover the taxes for you and Cynthia if you fight me. 50-50 split. Get a trip for Cynthia and yourself. Station, you just told on yourself. God, y'all should use that shit again. See, if y'all was smart, y'all to take that shit and run with it. Sonetta just mad now. See, Sonetta's just mad because I wouldn't let him on the conversation with me if he been it. See, well, we do it for friends. And y'all supposed to flip that shit on him. Oh my God. That nigga said he's making love. This nigga told me. Sorry, a piece of shit, man. This nigga lie about anything, man.
You feel as if, you know, you don't come in defense for the things that Neo does to him. But why would I come in his defense? Right. When he's clearly doing the same thing to her. Right. Yeah, making little nicknames, you know. I mean, it's like you said, where do we draw the line, you know? And
doing the same thing to 0x. That was a flying bomber. Butler. Doing the same thing to 0x. Filthy Frankie used homophobic terms towards her. Filthy Frankie insulted not only the fake advocate 0x, but also her mother, her father, her brother. And now you have her #1 groupie, clown, butt kisser, bootlicker, flying bomber, going loud on air and saying that somebody doing the same that Filthy Frankie Sonetta said or did to 0x, the fake advocate. Make that make sense? Do we live in the same world? Did the fake advocate put Sonetta's picture and called him gay like she has done for Bennett and I? She got disrespected to a level that's nearly matched on the HOK. But yet she did not go as far as she went with us. Once again, she said she wanted to give him grace, and she said that she wanted to sue Bennett and I. Make that make sense? She actually said that to him. Filthy Frankie on the phone.
I want to speed it up where they begin to talk about me. That's what I want.
Being like intentionally hurtful or like, you know, from what I've seen, you guys, I'm new to the story, but what I've seen with V Bennett is it hasn't, there's left.
See, they knew and always want to speak on some shit. And sometimes I think that's just a goddamn lie and a reason or excuse not to tell the whole truth because you want to choose the side that you know your motherfucking ass shouldn't be choosing. I don't know if this is the case, but to me it seems like that because if you don't know what the fuck going on, why even come in and speak? Why even get involved? You ain't been around. It shouldn't even matter. I ain't got to speak on this shit. I ain't gonna say a fucking word with this. People, kids involved, people talking pedophile, molesters, all this stuff people talking about. Why offer your 2 cents? This shit a little too personal for some people. For y'all to just not be knowing what the fuck going on and want to sprinkle your 2. Go back on your channel with your positivity. Y'all just want to be in the shits. I don't know what's going on.
Levels to things, and he hasn't taken it to certain levels that I've seen of. So
trying to talk so smart and intelligent, you know, grand rising ass bitches. Fucking frauds.
It's I don't want anyone to I don't want anyone to feel as if, you know, this is a moment to, you know, bash anybody's point of view, because I'm not trying to do that. It's Vibina said it's
it is a moment in time to be bashing points of view. If y'all ain't, y'all in the wrong sector. Y'all in the wrong sector. I'm telling you now. I don't know how y'all found this shit, but y'all in the wrong shits of Utah. I don't know y'all ladies. Y'all in the wrong sector. Okay, if you speaking up for this motherfucker here, you gonna get some of my smoke. Period. The shit this motherfucker done to me, I think you advocate for this. Just like we say he advocate for polite, I think you're advocating for this. Y'all not about to.
It's very strange that he insulted at least two sisters. Gave their insight, who did not side with Frankie. But the lady who was with Frankie privately on the phone wanted to give him grace. He gave her a cash app. Make that make sense. And he defended her.
To keep building this bitch up when I'm tearing him down. Fuck that. This shit ain't gonna work like that. Ain't gonna be too much pie. Y'all better tell them how we get down over here in this sector. You in the fucking dumpster. You supposed to be about positivity. This lady hit the fucking link of the day. What we at, 29.50? Look.
not a pedophile.
And these motherfuckers always both of them up there. These motherfuckers always be these people like this. Always got their goddamn cameras off. Man, fuck that. They on a fucking dumpster talking about some positivity. They with the shits too. What my motherfucking research team at? These y'all got me fucked up. Look at both of them on the goddamn dumpster. They found the dumpster, but they ain't find Uncle Sug. So they don't mean what they say, because they wouldn't even hit his panel. So I never been talking about mamas. He told Seti's mother to S his D. So I ride suit and Seti and still be trying to get Seti on his panel. Seti is the only person, me, but I never was on his platform, to be honest. I hit the link before, but Seti, the only one, y'all, that was like on there consistent, that when he left Sonetta alone, he ain't fuck with him again. I thought young Pharaoh was going to stick to it, but Pharaoh, he, was drugged. So we can blame it on that to say that's why he's back over there.
They are reading V. Bennett's text as he's in his chat room. So V. Bennett is
agree with them, because when they do, even
Dominican nigga. This is a Dominican nigga. Don't forget that. He keep trying to act like he a goddamn, he Dominican, don't even know his father. His father might be white. He don't even know his fucking father. And I thought he say the Hebrews say you are what your daddy is. Right? Are we gonna forget that? What is he? Is he Dominican? Because his mama Dominican. But he don't know what his daddy is, but the Hebrews say you are what your father are. He don't know his father. Oh no, he said his father was Dominican. Right? I'm sorry. So that's okay. He what his father is. He ain't a nigga. He ain't a nigga.
the ones they cool.
he knows it.
He gassing Heru up right now. This is how he put the cables on young Heru. to try to get him to get cool to come over there and talk about them guys he used to be cool with him now. Don't fall for that shit, young Heru. He's still the piece of shit he is, man. Just because you fell out with them guys, don't fall for this tactic that he tries, brother. Please.
Young Heru. Me and the brother got up here on the other channel and we was like, talking some things.
They fell.
So
he fell.
Mama, I apologize for what
he already fell for it, huh? Y'all don't have to wait for these monsters to do it to you. You see the track. They've been doing this for 15 years, man. I've been on here for 6 years, y'all. I've been on YouTube for 7 years. 2017. 7 years, y'all. Sonetta promoted Sinful to P. Then a nigga died. Sonetta damn near about to cry. Y'all seen the stream? Y'all see the stream? Sinful to P died. Sonetta was talking about that shit. Then they got to wipe in his eye and cut his motherfucking camera off. And then next thing you know, that motherfucking stream just ended. This nigga cried when Sinful to P died. Sonetta did. He always promoted Sinful to P. Attacked all these people's mothers. When y'all go to these people platforms, y'all make the people that he offended not like y'all. We look at y'all sideways because take the YouTube part of it, right? Real life, when people sexually offend people, a thief, right? You're not gonna fuck with somebody who stole your best friend's car or stole something out of the car. Any type of offense, you cut people off and people be like, damn, you still messing with this person? A dude try to holler at another dude's girl and his other friend still fuck with that nigga, they cut him off. Y'all cannot keep building these people up, man, when they've been doing so much fucked up.
Zero X was going against us. You did not cut her off. She went against us for months. While we were going against the main target, Filthy Frankie. Make that make sense. You're not even following your own words.
Shit to people's families. Stop falling for the tricks that they giving y'all. Talking about somebody did. They've been here for 15 fucking years. Nobody came on here attacking these people, man. They telling people not to go to church. Don't believe in God. That's the stuff I defend. And then they attack you personally. Then you clap back. That's what happened with a lot of these people. These people are monsters, man. And y'all can't be going to these people's platforms, man, trying to talk positivity. There's nothing positive about a non-believing person. He know everything. He says he don't have a belief system. He go off of what he knows. A know-it-all that don't know shit. Because any smart, logical person know I don't know nothing. I don't know it all. I know there's plenty much more for me to learn.
Right? Because young Heru comes off for real as a positive young brother. He want to see more positivity. So yes, he got...
Man, we all got caught up in the bullshit because of you niggas. I'm sick of these whole ass niggas blaming us for doing what the fuck we watched them do for years. And some of us do it better. We watched him, Tommy Sotomayor. All these niggas been here before all of us. And they tell us this all the time. They was doxing motherfuckers before we knew what doxing was. Okay? They been going to people's Facebooks, contacting people's families. I showed y'all that other video of Sonetta contacting JJ 7000's wife on Facebook, talking about why he with her. I put that video up. We watched these people we've seen these people do this. They dox people before we was using that word doxing. That word didn't really get popular till probably 2019, 2018, 19-ish. Motherfuckers was doxed so many times. They've been putting up people's information, people's personal stuff, putting up people's families and records and charges, man. Some people just said fuck it and made a career out of it. I seen these frauds. Listen, don't y'all understand this is who I am? Y'all think this is a fucking joke for me to expose bullshit? Let me show you how serious I am. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Caught up into the BS, you know.
You're there when you're alive.
You did in the spirit.
That's what I'm on right now. And I'm always the HOK for life, and that's what it is. I mean that. You know what I mean?
HOK for life. Well, you know to ban that nigga too.
Just like all of us. So he have to sleep with this heavy heart if he doesn't have good deeds. You know what I'm saying? And
all right, so family, y'all hear it. Y'all hear it. Let's go.
I told him I disagree with a lot of things he said, but I'm not gonna curse him and keep going at him. That doesn't prove no point. That isn't gonna make him change.
Exactly, young Heru. And that was supposed to have been the whole thing with Shaka and Neo, young Heru. And you supposed to told him that in the beginning, man. Okay, yeah, you mad at her, but get the Sa. She ain't the topic.
And she disrespected us, insulted us for months using profanity while speaking on the phone with Filthy Frankie Sanetta. The young hair was supposed to talk to us. Hey, it is what it is.
And guess what else? Neo X was defending the nigga. I'm gonna say it. I don't give a fuck how they niggas already talking shit.
Nah, let me share those links again. She was not defending us at all. She gave a platform to Filthy Frankie Sanetta, and he disrespected us. He felt so comfortable that he stayed hours on her channel. Hours. And this is amazing. This is amazing. Uncle Shug, I ain't gonna lose sleep wondering why you're not keeping it real. But it's amazing. But here's the links for everybody. 0x is a fake advocate. She was not defending us at all. She gave a platform to Filthy Frankie Sanetta.
Shit. I can.
For those who haven't heard that clip, it's a summary of what took place on her channel for hours. She told him, "You have every right," after he insulted my mother and my children.
So fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his wife, his so-called girlfriend, and his babies. Fuck him. Give a fuck about that nigga. That's the way I give it back up to him.
And you have every right. That's why I say that's between you and Shaka.
That was her channel. She did not let us get on her channel to confront Sanetta. She gave him the special treatment. And in return, he blasted her, disrespected her. She got to pay back quick. She got a karma quick.
And that's why I say you have a choice to take something, you know, how it's being presented, especially when you hear the content. Because I heard it. She basically was saying he has the right to feel how he feels, okay. I think that probably was, it can be taken the wrong way, but I don't think she meant it the way it's being taken. She's basically, to me, it's he's angry and you have the right to be angry, whatever, you know, whatever. Based off her content, what I heard before.
Uncle Shug, she invites Sanetta on her panel and Sanetta insults you, your mother, your children, and she doesn't let you get on the panel. And she tells you, wait, you will get on the panel. And you call her twice on WhatsApp. And she tells you she's going to let you on the panel. But then she doesn't let you on the panel. And then she says that she didn't want to let you on the panel to argue with him. Then she goes on somebody else's channel and said, oh, I wasn't fast enough for him. Then you will holler at me.
And after that, she was speaking in defense of Shaka. That's what I don't understand. And it was more of him not getting allowed on the panel. So that ain't, you don't create a beef out of that, man.
It's not a beef. I said I'm done with her. And before she had Frankie on her panel and insulted me, my mother, my children, she was asking me for help to appeal against a copyright strike that Senator gave her. Right? I mean, make that make sense.
And I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know how long after when I go in Neo's chat, I've never even been in Neo X chat. I can't even go when I get to her. By the time I find Neo X channel, I think I was in her chat after they situation. So what, I'm not supposed to support her? I don't even know what the fuck going on with them. Young Heru shit.
You said you didn't know. I made a video, I tagged you. I said peace to you. You said you didn't know. Here it is. You have to keep it real.
I told him that Sonetta my target, y'all. I'm not about to be. Come on, man. And Shaka, have your own fucking French opinion all you want to. But guess what, Shaka?
French opinion, xenophobia. French opinion. But when he came on my panel, when I interviewed him on my panel, I didn't have a French opinion then. When the 0x fake advocate gets Frankie on her panel, while we were all going against Frankie, and he insults me and my mother and my children, right? And then she disrespected me for months. Now, all of a sudden, I have a French opinion. Okay, I don't sleep over it.
Everybody is going to keep ignoring what Sonetta saying about you and your family. That's why he doubled down on it in this video. He doubled down on what he said about you and your children twice. And he going to bring it up again. That's why I'm playing this video. He going to describe. He get real descriptive of how your daughter was sitting. This is why, Shaka, because you're creating beefs with everybody else. And Sano, nobody's going to repeat it and say how fucked up it is. Nobody wants to speak.
Queen's Throne went against us. Uncle Shu went against us for a minute. The fake advocate 0x went against us. Her clown groupie butler flying bomber went against us. Because of Hammurabi went against us. All their supporters, well, a big part of their supporters went against us, and we kept it on target. And we won against the HOK. So people can say whatever they want to have their interpretation. It's a matter of public record. We know who Senator begged his audience to fly. And it's amazing how people can reinterpret history, and it's right there. It's not even a bad quality audio recording. We're talking about videos, HD, available online. Just a couple of clicks. Don't need to leave your house, and you have it there at your disposal. French opinion.
Speak for you. Think about that. Them women went on this fucking panel after that, y'all. Them two women that's supposed to be here for positive.
He have to change with him himself. He came out his mother womb alone. He's gonna sleep in his grave alone, just like all of us. So he have to sleep with this heavy heart if he doesn't have good deeds. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. I like, you know what I mean? Even before, we used to have, Texas Bama will tell you, we used to have all kind of shows talking about all kind of subjects. Every now and then he would mention the guy, you know what I'm saying? But it just become a thing like every day.
Mad at her for having a nigga on the panel, period, too, then, right? Fuck for whatever reason, because listen, if we gonna weigh shit on scales and say what is worse than this nigga have fucked me over far worse than any one of y'all. I'm sorry. Now, I will say this. What can be equally harsh is, undermining a woman's, trauma the way he has done it. So I have to kind of hold on, y'all. Yeah, that might be a little. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that could be a little worse. That could be a little worse. Now that I really think about it, to use a woman's molestation against her to try to hurt her feelings, that might be worse than calling a man a pedophile who's not. And he has done that to multiple women. He's done that to look. We have to be honest, because it's just like speeding, red light. All these different traffic offenses is different levels to it. Driving under suspension, driving without a license, right? No seat belt, no turn signal, expired tags, DUI. You got all these different, they all crimes, but they all some worse than others. So sometimes we have to weigh this shit out. We can't say it's all for, because that's your mother's a bitch. That ain't the same thing. Calling a nigga mother the bitch is not the same as talking about a woman's trauma. Calling a man a predator that's not. Bringing up somebody's dead sister. Like, you gotta weigh this shit out, man. And then we can put it all on, make a grid, with every offense on that bitch, and put out the number of times he did each one. That's what we need to do to this nigga. But it might be impossible to get all the fuck your mothers, because it could have just been a call in, somebody in a chat, and he just went off. Oh my God.
That's all you talk about. And, and the problem. That's all you talk about. And, and the problem I had with it is you're doing the same things you criticizing everybody off.
All right.
Yeah. And when I tell you so, you just make it seem like you could do that. So if that's the case, everybody could do that. And my eyes just start opening. I jump out the window when I never should have, because I've been looking at YouTube for over a decade. I never said nothing on nobody panel.
See that? Young Hebrew admitted he jumped out the window when he never should have. And so now that he jumped out the window and he began.
If he been looking at YouTube for over a decade, there's no way he don't know about me. They been knew about me. I've been kicking ass on here for too long. I mean, that's just the truth, y'all. I broke too many stories on here. I broke too many big stories. I went viral too many times on here, y'all. I mean, I did. Y'all may not know it because y'all don't know. I lost 9 channels. Oh, no, 8. I'm on 9. I'm on number 9. I lost 8 channels. Some of y'all don't know that. Some of y'all don't know about conscious community comedy. One of the greatest channels ever created in this sector. Fucking Clyde Diva. Piece of shit.
Into Rome with Shaka Dudu. Shaka Dudu enemies became Young Heru enemies. Because why? You with him. That's facts. Let's go.
You know, but I felt bad for the guy. That's why I came and speak for him. But yeah, and the same thing. These people, like I told you, like just like Angie said, we wanted to stop.
See?
If we supposed to be these positive people, these righteous people, why are we spending so much energy talking about negative? About
y'all have to stop. Some of it's not negative. Y'all can't process all this as negative. It's not. You have to think of movies, right? Horror movies and stuff like that. Crime movies with crime in it, right? It's not necessarily negative. It may seem negative on the surface, but good things is being brought out. Exposure and stuff. Corruption, okay? Me talking about the government, corruption is not negative, okay? It's not. But when you got a monster that likes to call people predators and stuff, that's negativity. He's not exposing nothing. If he's pointing out real predators, it won't be negative. I don't know what y'all, I told you, go to Ralph Smart Infinite Waters. Okay. Type in Earl Nightingale, Napoleon Hill, Zig Ziglar. Zig Ziglar is awesome. He's very, very energetic and funny, positive. But y'all can't come in this sector talking this positivity stuff. Righteous. None of us, ain't nobody righteous and positive. We with the shits, man.
And so it's all right for him to disrespect me and to tear down my business, but I can't go at him where I know I'm gonna hurt him. One day I see him, he got his daughter, 3, 4 years old, sitting.
Y'all see, I see Shaka, and won't nobody even tell the truth for you how he mixing the timeline up because of the fuck shit you keep creating, Shaka. You need to stop your dumb shit, nigga. Nigga, hold on. Nigga, I can't. You need to stop your dumb shit. He mixing a timeline up. He said he obsessed because he lost the debate with Cesaria. No, it's not true. If he's obsessed, Si, it's because of what you said about his daughter. Tell the truth, Si. If you stand on what you stand on, stop lying to try to justify what you're doing.
I agree, but it wasn't a debate. It was a weighing. Let's continue.
You punk bitch. You mixing the timeline up. You became the house of pedos after you said that about his child, Sanetta. Now, if I'm wrong, y'all can correct me. But that's how I remember. And Shock ain't nobody gonna speak up for you, man. Because you creating fuck shit.
And on his lap with her legs spread open on.
Oh.
With Captain Cesaria. And so we became the house of pedos and the pedophile protectors and all kind of stupid shit. And so it's all right for him to disrespect me and to tear down my business, but I can't go at him where I know I'm gonna hurt him. One day I see him, he got his daughter, 3, 4 years old, sitting on his lap with her legs spread open on the internet. And you talking about pedophilia, the HOK pedophilia. That's when I saw it. I said, yeah, nigga, you need to take your daughter off your lap, nigga. Why is she sitting like that, spread eagle like that on your lap? So I knew that shit would hurt him. And it did, goddammit. That was a home run hit. This nigga disrespected and violated me and my family. And then I went in and I said, nigga, you don't have no woman. You don't have a woman. It takes a woman to raise a child. You see? So that I hit this nigga where it hurts. Hit him. Because that's a fact.
See her legs open like eagle. Y'all hearing it? I said that because I knew it would hurt him. Y'all pay attention. So he don't think Shaka was doing nothing inappropriate. Pay attention to the sicko. I was about to say Kwame. This motherfucker Sonetta is. Y'all hear this?
With Captain Tazariak. And so we became the house of pedos and the pedophile protectors and all kind of stupid shit. And so it's all right for him to disrespect me and to tear down my business, but I can't go at him where I know I'm gonna hurt him. One day I see him, he got his daughter, 3 or 4 years old, sitting on his lap with her legs spread open on the internet. And you talking about pedophilia, the HOK pedophilia. That's when I saw it. I said, yeah, nigga, you need to take your daughter off your lap, nigga. Why is she sitting like that, spread eagle like that on your lap? So I knew that shit would hurt him. And it did, goddammit. That was a home run hit. This nigga disrespected and violated me and my family. And then I went in and I said, nigga, you don't have no woman. You don't have a woman. It takes a woman to raise a child.
Y'all hear this, man? Yeah, incognito, he actually said home run. Y'all hear this? Y'all hear this? So men can't watch their daughters upside? That's the type of world you living in? Y'all hear this nigga mindset? Y'all hear this nigga's mindset? Y'all hear this nigga mindset? I know I ain't the only father that done wash his kids up and raise his children.
It's me.
Wow. Wow, beautiful, beautiful call. That was, I ain't got to tell y'all who it was.
Oh!
That was somebody dead to me, to my heart.
That's some old hag. Nigga, we hear the hacking her voice. Nigga, come on, man. Who is it? Come on, just tell us, man. Just tell us. Oh! Probably was Sekhmet. She ain't fucking Tazariak no more. She ain't fucking Captain Tazariak no more. She ain't got that name. What was her name? Tazara. What was her name? I got your ass too, Sekhmet, you scamming ass motherfucker. Tazara Paul, some stupid shit. That nigga Tazariak turned her to a goddamn Hebrew, man. He turned that black power psycho ass bitch to a believer. You can't make this shit up. I got them motherfuckers together. Tazarapath. I bet you this bitch ain't Tazarapath Yahweh, and she had Tazariak's last name. Okay, what's Tazariak's last name? Yahweh, though, right? Right? Let me show y'all these. They was fucking. I got my refrigerator open. They was fucking. Look, there they go. Tazarapath. Hey, so I cussed her motherfucking ass out when she came on that panel and told him she was a Hebrew. So I cussed her motherfucking ass out. Segman said when she was in jail, ain't none of you niggas do nothing for me. There was no protection for me. She said, I asked UBK protect me. That just meant Tazariak fucking her. And then he dumped her, pumped and dumped her. These niggas ain't shit. Pumped and dumped. Segment. Type of empress is she? I guess we could say she the first empress pumped and dumped in the sector. Mm-hmm.
When I speak.
Y'all remember Polite spoke about his infidelity in that video too. Mr. Polygamous Man.
You know, but and everybody
they
always
want to turn everything into content.
Yeah.
Getting on somebody's panel is not the only way to communicate with them. I've sent Shaka emails, you know, I've sent him messages, and he claims he doesn't like the type, which is, hey, your prerogative. You know what I'm saying? But hey, maybe I don't like.
She sent me emails and messages. Messages where? She sent me an email giving me her phone number for us to have a private conversation like I'm a fool or something. That's a flying bomber. Flying bomber. Filthy Frankie with 300,000 subscribers. Back down. He got his karma. The people who went against us for him got their karma. You don't think you're gonna get your karma? You're gonna find out. And it's not a threat. It's not a threat.
Like to get on panel, so let's come to a compromise if you really care, if you really want to talk. But hey, Rue, you were in a chat, you were talking to him. So who gets to dictate how you choose to have a conversation with somebody?
It says Shaka was in the chat.
Flying bomber, do I have an obligation to have a private conversation with you? All the time I share the link for people to get on the panel. Why you don't bring your butler behind in a place to be? Haven't you seen that 0x is on retirement? Haven't you realized that 0x is not going against Frankie no more? One of the latest streams to address Kevin Wesley insulted him. What does he have on his record? Your boss / pimp 0x is not saying anything about Tahaka Bay. And you're going to hear what Uncle Shu's going to say about Tahaka Bay, which is going to be amazing. The flying bomber was cheerleading for Frankie Sandera. The flying bomber was cheerleading for the honeybee dude. Even the honeybee dude is on retirement too.
And he dropped the link, and you decided to come here and speak about it, about Shaka.
No.
Who's that?
He was talking to Shaka in his chat.
Who's that? Me?
I
know. No, he can't be talking to me, sister. You know why? Like I said, they keep deflecting. You know how many times for the last month or two I challenged Shaka, or I in his chats and telling him about certain things, but he would never respond. You see what I'm like? V Bennett, he keep doing that, bro. Like, you are not a cheerleader, bro. This is not a game. You supposed to want you supposed to want positivity for your friend. You supposed to want the best for your friend. How can you turn around and use the same narrative that this guy you hate so much? You doing the same thing to me now. I'm talking.
See that? Now he flipped on him and he's getting him now.
Well, I hope Texas Bama ain't one of these fucking girls, man, because I like Texas. Oh my God. Let me stop. Ashley and oh my God. If Texas Bama is Ashley or goddamn Angie, I like Texas Bama. God damn young Heru.
And even have some remorse for certain things I said.
None of them could bring any proof. They started talking about I'm a pedo with Nikki. None of them could bring any proof. But guess what? We did bring proof against Sug. We did.
Y'all hear that shit? Now, let me tell y'all, when I heard that, I was in my second bathroom, my full bathroom in my bedroom. Okay. And I had my toilet scrubber in my hand, sprinkling the Comet in the goddamn toilet, right? When he said this, right? As soon as he said that, I said, I'm going live. I almost stopped the goddamn cleaning. That's how I remember exactly what the fuck I was doing. And then I said, oh, no, let me finish doing it. Let me just finish the process, okay? Let me let this shit roll. That's what brought me here, y'all. Like, Suge came up and he said he brought proof on me, y'all. So what he's trying to say, he's calling me a pedophile. Still doing it. And y'all talking about positivity, dealing with this guy. Positivity, dealing with this guy right here. He said he brought proof. So why you ain't doing nothing about it, nigga? Do something. Do something about it. If I brought Polite out, y'all ain't doing nothing, right? Here we go. He brought proof out, right? But he ain't doing nothing. Why he ain't doing nothing about it? You should fight me now, son. Since you got proof. You should whoop my ass. Scary bitch. You ain't that much older than me, nigga. Get your stepson. Get Cynthia's son. You said Cynthia got 2 big sons. Y'all remember he said that? My wife got 2 big sons. Y'all remember that? Now I know what that meant. Now I know what that meant. My wife got 2 big sons. Oh.
It bring proof
to cut your face, nigga.
Against for a soul of mine. You think they used any of that? Because it's really not about that. It's about trying to tear us down, family. Understand that. Kevin Wesley is a good, sharp brother. Don't listen to none of that trash that they talking about. I don't
know that nigga.
Simple as that. They jealous.
If he fuck with you, he ain't good. Here,
Kevin Wesley interviewed Olive.
He can't be good fucking with Saul.
Olive gotten date women recently. Oh, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Shout out to my man Kevin Wesley. Y'all know.
Tell me somebody who got a decent channel that fuck with Sonetta. Please tell me. Star don't fuck with him. Don't nobody fuck with Saul.
Not gonna split us up on that nonsense that y'all be talking about. And Taharka Bay is a lifetime register sex offender.
Damn. God damn. Man, listen, Taharka Bay is not a registered sex offender, man. They need to stop doing that shit to him.
Have the link in the chat. Sex offenders, is it how it works? That's when I first found out about it. Exhibit A, like Donnie Williams wrote. Right? Now let's hear from Tahakabe. He removed that video.
Work. Now, what I'm about to do is I'm going to break all of this down for you so simply real quick. All right? I knew he was going to say it was a lie. So here is the video where he said a registered sex offender. Here is the actual paper. Sorry for the way that it looks because I've had it for a while and I've been saving it for my documentary. I've been saving it for my documentary about my life. So what I want you to pay close attention to, all right? What I want you to pay close attention to, and I'm going to blow it up for you. What I want you to pay close attention to is that this is an initial appearance questionnaire, all right? I want you to pay attention to the upper right-hand corner. What's in that right-hand corner, there is a case number right there. Now, one of the problems with our people, emailing ill of the Moorish Science Temple of America, the first appointed Supreme Grand Sheikh, say we would be okay if we knew how to read. Now, right there is a case number. Everybody, if you got your pens and paper, I want you to write down the case number. 2C00435157. There's a case number. But before you finish, let's go down. It's a questionnaire. All right? But we're going to go all the way down to what says record check. Because many of you can't read. So you Nashidians can't read. You know what I mean? No, I don't have a rent. I don't know. No, it's all own. Somebody said no rent, LOL. No, because right there it says own. 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 Learn how to read, you Nushidianites. Now, let's go down to record check. I'm not going to let you distract me. Record check. So this is the district court record check. All right? This is the district court record check. Traffic, yes, they checked. Criminal, yes, they checked. All right. Now let's go all the way down here to registered lifetime sex offender. Yes, they checked it. It's the MOSOR. Okay. But before
I rest my case.
That shit is not cool, y'all. Tahakabe might be a woman beater. You done beat the shit out some women out here. Bunch of times. Okay? Tahakabe is abusive. He's crazy. He might be a copper thief. And make sure don't nobody come. Man, Tahakabe is not a registered sex offender, y'all. Why he keep lying on that man like that?
Did Tahakabe lie about himself? The paperwork that he read, he said, I've been saving it for my documentary about my life.
That's a guy that show you the piece of shit he is. Why is he doing that? Tahaka got slapped. You know. Yeah, a lot of things. He ain't got to put that on him, man. And Tariq Nasheed just went to court and he said that, like, even in court, they, said that he's not a registered sex offender.
Second time I hear that. So Tahakabe showed some fake paperwork that he said for his documentary about his life. Can you show us Tariq Nasheed saying that? So the document is fake? Please.
Said he was trolling.
Tahakabe didn't say he was trolling. Tariq Nasheed probably said he was trolling about something else. If somebody can show us Tariq Nasheed saying that. Why did Tariq Bell remove the video? Why he didn't explain why? Why didn't he explain the reason why? There was lifetime/registered sex offender. And he read himself, yes, they checked. People can look up the MOSOR, Maryland Online Sex Offender Registry.
Man, that's crazy, man. This nigga don't give a fuck. And he just saying that because the hawker sold Nepal pictures.
So, come on, man. Stop it. Stop playing games.
I'm not.
Allegedly. I'll say allegedly.
Mm-mm.
He's a lifetime registered sex offender.
Damn.
Allegedly.
Oh. Reniki. Hey.
He was saying hurtful things to me. I was saying hurtful things to him. And that's how it always goes. When you end up fighting, you end up.
And I bet them dumb motherfuckers over there in the chat, right, sir? Check. Facts. I hate these motherfuckers, man. Fuck these people, man. Fuck this unity shit these niggas talk. Fuck these niggas. These niggas ain't shit, man. Fuck these niggas. Y'all sitting here, the same motherfuckers in that chat, watching this nigga lie over and over and over again, man. I hate these fucking people, man. These same, he ain't got no new crowd watching this shit. Where the fuck the Garfields? Fuck all y'all niggas, man. Y'all let this nigga just keep doing this shit. Lowering people. When another kid get molested over there at the House of Consciousness, cause now Sonetta is talking to 2 new women. Hello.
Up getting in the ring and you end up
fuckers keep being quiet on this shit. This is why this why this shit got off, because ain't none of them niggas do nothing about Renette, like he's saying. And Sa kept bringing him back. He ain't do nothing. You the main one that didn't do nothing, because you the one know that's your wife's cousin, nigga. You did know. All them niggas, the majority, probably not all, got incriminating shit on each other. And if one talk about Sa gonna bring up his shit, then I'm telling you, it's gonna be a domino effect. Shaka Upmost start fucking that one of his ex-daughters. That was cool over there in the House of Con. You watch a look, you talk about grooming. They ain't call him no fucking groomer. Shaka Upmost, you finally took the lock off your head, ass nigga. Yo motherfucking ass think that's okay for you to watch this little girl grow up and you start fucking her. Sonetta interviewed you about it, trying to clear your name. You niggas ain't shit. You start fucking your girlfriend's daughter. Shaka Upmost. Not Shaka, not this Shaka. I don't want to confuse the Shakas. Shaka, you should change that goddamn name, nigga. It's too much, man. This nigga getting away with. Y'all, listen. The juice, we gotta beat the drum on the juice of this shit. Enough people ain't seeing this shit. You gotta think, you might do a video, it might be your most viewed video in a long time. You might get 3,000 views, 4,000 views. Guess what? It's thousands of more people that still ain't seen this shit that watch Sonetta. This shit need to be regurgitated. This shit need to be done on this nigga. He a piece of shit. He has nothing to offer. He's only here to take. He need this shit to survive. Period. Nothing is wrong with that. But it's what you're doing to get it. What do you have to offer? You a liar and a manipulator, nigga. Nigga need to be exposed, man. Daily.
Saying hurtful shit to each other because we trying to hurt each other at that.
Fuck this. Listen, y'all. Y'all better get off of that fairy tale of uplifting and all that shit. The juice in this, listen, if you gonna stay out, you gotta stay all the way. You gotta exit. Or you gotta have multiple channels or something, but you gotta exit. Other than that, listen, you gotta get in the shits. And you gotta stay consistent. You know motherfucking well when you exposing this nigga fuck shit, it feel a whole lot better than doing a news story on a police shoot or some celebrity gossip. Fuck that shit. We got more effect on what's happening in this sector and the people that's watching this creep. Like Diddy and all, fuck that Diddy shit. I do goddamn 13 side videos before I do a Diddy video. When people got Diddy, we need to get Saw. We need to get them people's attention to Saw. Let them motherfuckers come get his hard drive. Cause you know he ain't delete that shit. Imagine the feds get Saw's hard drive.
Point. Simple as that.
And y'all seen that I had 16 people watch. Told you I ain't give a fuck how many people watching me. My video is gonna have that effect on these niggas. Guaranteed. They go to them shoes they end up, scamming certain people with. Chief X took some from Unc. Should have known his dope fiend ass wasn't giving nothing back. So look, these niggas cousins, they don't want to tell nobody the truth. They cousins. Man, I ain't got no comment. I'm just gonna click on it and then say no comment. That girl.
Uncle Shug said that Tahaka and Sanetta are cousins. You can marinate on that. That's his claim, not mine. Stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to, by the next year, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I state facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you'll do better. Do I do anything? That's